Warning, this video is intended for audience who are 13 or older. If you are not 13 or older, please fuck off and tell your parents to moderate what you watch online. William, hey.
Yep.
Hey, we chose the worst week to record this, by the way. Because this is the same week that magazine scan comes out, right? Right? Next month's magazine toy scan comes out and everything, right? Right? The worst part is we record these prematurely early as fuck, right? So we can release these later, right? So by the time this gets recorded and be released, we're gonna be behind on like information as fuck, right?
Hell yeah. Oh my god. I mean, well, unless you want to do a part 2, but I don't really see
I'm not gonna do a part. That's too much fucking work. We did that with Zen Kaija, and I was like, wow, this is fucking too fucking much, right?
yeah, that's true. But I mean, well, what do we got to talk about today when it comes to?
All right, hey, so welcome to the Donbrothers discussion initial leak fucking video, right? Well, so as the audience know, you know nothing about Super Sentai and will forever know nothing about Super Sentai as per the gimmick of this channel to the audience, right? Where we tell the truth and nothing but the truth, right?
Yeah, just
under a court of law.
Just to let you guys know, you might say to yourself, hey, if you watch these episodes and we get I get explanations about all this stuff, how is it that you still don't have knowledge? Well, just to let you know, they wipe my mind after every season. I remember nothing afterwards.
That's why William's #1 season, it's still Kira Major, alright? His favorite season.
Exactly. That's still my favorite. I heard about this. I heard about Jetman. I haven't seen that yet. I'll have to give
you're
that a
gonna
watch.
love Jetman, alright?
Yeah, and then once I watch it, it'll just
show you can watch
mind.
multiple times over and over again, right?
Oh my god, exactly. But anyway, we're not here to talk about my soon watch party for Jetman. We're here to talk about Donbrothers, right?
Yeah, hey, alright, so this is the discussion video for Avataro Sentai Donbrothers, alright? This is the next Sentai season that's coming up, and it is fucking crazy. Because due to the fact that how it is fundamentally different than anything in Sentai's done in like 40 years now, I believe, right?
Oh, really? Is it that wild?
Yeah.
I mean, I know.
Right,
I
so
know.
this is the first actual sequel series, right? Like in terms of like this is actually a right, because that's the thing with every Sentai, right? It is like its own self-contained story, right? Hey, this is what the fuck the Kira Majors are doing. This is what the fuck the Jetmans are doing, right? And there's like no interconnecting thing until it comes up, right? Until like, oh yeah, until they have to do the obligatory crossover movie, right? Right, it's like pretty much it's like watching, right? It's not like how there's Harry Potter and then there's Harry Potter 2, right? Which is a follow-up, right? It's like watching Harry Potter and watching Fantastic Beasts and saying, alright, yeah, there you go. That's it. Like, hey, to the audience, just watch Harry Potter 1 and then watch Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them as the second movie, alright?
Oh my god.
Watch them in specific... No, hold on. Wait, here's a better example. It's like watching Lord of the Rings, right? And then watching The Hobbit right afterwards.
Oh my god.
Hold on. Wait, what was the second one? What was the...
So wait, are you talking about like Fellowship of the Ring then straight to The Hobbit? Is that what you mean?
Was Fellowship of the Ring the first one? I keep forgetting. Fuck.
It was the Fellowship of the Ring, then the Two Towers, and the Return of the King.
Yeah. It's like watching the Fellowship of the Ring, and then after you finish that movie, it's like, wow, that was a good movie. Let's watch The Hobbit now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I mean, sort of, right? I mean, I get what you mean by that. Technically, it's a prequel, but you know, it works.
Yeah. No. You just straight up, it doesn't matter. You just straight up watch The Hobbit next. It doesn't matter.
No, you just straight up watch it. You have no choice in the matter.
Yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah. Anyway, so. So what is, like you said, it was like fundamentally different in the fact that it's like just a sequel and everything, right?
Yeah.
But like,
well, besides that, there's also a lot of fundamental difference within the series that they're doing, right?
Yeah, I mean,
right.
I know at least one thing where like I saw pictures of him, where like, well, you get the Pink Ranger who is just essentially just really for lack of a better term, I honestly just refer to it as the Slender Man.
Oh yeah, that's what everyone was referring to it
Yeah.
to the Big Ranger,
Yeah,
right?
and
Yeah, so
you get the Blue
right,
Ranger
so
beefed
right,
out.
so it's one of the things that they started with Zen, right? Because that's the thing, right? Sentai having non-human Ranger has right is not a recent thing. They've always had that, right? Right,
Right, I
like
remember
that's always been a thing. Right, there was that season where there was a fucking dog that could transform into a Power Ranger and be like, "Hey yo, what's up? I'm a Power Ranger," right?
Yeah,
Dog, woof woof woof. I'm gonna go bang my secretary after this. The secretary after this, by the way, that's canon. That's 100%. Wait, hold on. Wait. No, wait, she wasn't the secretary. She was the head of research or some shit, if I remember correctly. Yeah. All right. That's yeah. Hey, that's some Deca Ranger lore, by the way. The police chief would use his position of power to have sexual relationship with the head of research.
Oh no! You just said that, and I don't know if I should take that seriously or not. And I don't think I want to know the answer if it's one thing or the other.
Hey, look, as he would say, I've been a bad dog.
Okay, you see, now you've taken it too far. You've taken it too far. You see, now I have to just quit this. That's what I have to do. I have to quit this whole podcast.
Hey, look,
now.
you don't like what he likes to say. I need to get spay. You just.
He doesn't. Right?
Hey, put that collar around my neck tighter.
I don't know. I don't like. Wait, hold on. When did this come out? I need to actually look this up because.
2003.
Oh god, yeah, he might have actually said that. Oh no, I don't like that. The early 2000s were a wild time. We were just coming off the 90s and entering 2000s. Oh god.
All right, so anyway, hey, yeah, we're talking about Donbrothers, all right, like I've been saying.
Oh,
all
yeah,
right,
please, let's just not talk about the dog guy ever again. How about that? Yeah, okay, cool.
Hey, stay tuned for that review of wherever the fuck we upload that video.
Oh yeah, and I know they have Mona in there.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So pretty much. Yeah. So the motif of Donbrothers, right, is that it's based on the story of Momotaros, right, which is a story that you and me know nothing I'm fucking about, right? Because this is a Japanese cultural story, right? This is 1% basic Japanese culture, and unless you're like a total fucking weeb who thinks Sentai is superior and Japanese is superior in every fucking way, right? You know nothing about, right? So as far as I can so I know the story about, but I don't remember. Like I know the basic stories, like how he was a peach. He was found in a floating peach or some shit as a kid.
Vaguely, if I recall, it was just basically. I mean, I think the old story went, and this is just off memory, okay.
It was like an old couple or something.
Yeah, it was an old couple who wanted a child, but then they had basically a big ass fucking peach. I mean, I say big ass fucking peach. It may have been a regular peach. The size varies, I suppose. But basically, when they opened the peach, instead of a pit, or I think it was within the pit, you get a child. And they had that's who they named at least if I think.
Yeah, that's why he gets his name from.
Yeah, that's it's Momotaro, right? Just to be
certain.
Okay. So he gets a name. From there though, like I only legit know the beginning because like I'm more familiar with the Princess Kaguya, if anything.
Yeah.
Those two stories share some similarities in how one was born. But one was born with riches inside of a bamboo stalk. One is just in a peach, but differences. But yeah, that's about as far as I know. At least because I don't know if he had a grand mystical journey or whatever. But
according to me going through the Wikipedia page, he does. It turns out there's way more.
Oh wait, is it kind of like and I don't know if it's correct to kind of compare it to, but would it be if you know? But do you know if it's like similar to like how everybody knows, like at least I believe in China, like everyone knows Journey to the West?
Yeah, it's pretty much Journey to the West. That's literally what it is. I'm reading through the Wikipedia page, right? Literally, the first line is what we just said about the story about the old couple, and then the second story, when he grows up, he goes fights demons.
Oh shit! So it literally is Journey to the West. Oh my god!
Yeah, apparently it's just Journey to the West. Oh, okay. It turns out no one's creative in the fucking world. All right, everyone just steals shit from everyone else. All right. All right.
Yeah. I mean, did you not know that's how it is every time?
That's right. Hey, stay tuned for the founding of my next company, Apple. All right.
I hate you so much. Oh my god. But yeah, so I guess the enemies will be demons. I don't know if that would
I don't know,
probably be a thing.
probably. Right.
Probably.
So anyway, the story of Don Brothers is based off Momotaro's, right? So the main guy is Don Momotaru, I believe is his fucking name. It's the main
Don
Red Ranger.
Momotaro.
It's Don Momotaru, right? He's the leader, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So next we have the blue, which is this fucking guy that's straight up wearing a fur coat in his outfit, which is like the funniest fucking thing.
Yeah, I wonder how the heat. I wonder how the heat in that thing is, man. It's gotta be terrible.
Is Saru brother, all right? Saru is Japanese for monkey, all right? Right. So everyone in the team is based off is an anagram from the Momotaro story, right? The dog, the Black Ranger, is Inu brother, right?
That's a dog?
Yeah, he's supposed to be a dog because
I thought it was
Momotaro...
a cat.
I thought it was a cat too, but it turns out this is a dog. Yeah, I don't know why they made it look like a cat. Right?
Oh, that's so weird. You legit could have just used they could have used like, I mean, I know you tell me this all the time too, but like, you know how they reuse assets, right? Like they could have reused, they probably could have reused the dog costume from the Deca Ranger and then, you know, gone with that, but instead they did this. I'm like, this doesn't look like a dog at all. It's just a cat.
Yeah.
It's a straight up cat.
And then the Pink Ranger is Kiji brother, right? Right? Alright, and then finally the Yellow Ranger is Oni's sister, okay? Alright, so looking at this cast, how many do you think of these are real people?
Well, considering the fact that well, for one, the dog, obviously not, right?
Okay,
but,
that's one, alright?
And then you get Slender Man, and then
Do you think Slender Man is tall in real life, but when he transforms, he becomes freakishly tall?
Maybe. Maybe. Now that you gave me that, probably yes. But honestly, like off my initials, just like I would have assumed 3 of them were actual human characters, and then you got the 2 other as CGI. But then you know that's what I would have initially assumed.
Right.
But
I believe that Don Momotaru, Saru brother, and Oni's sister are human, while Kiji brother and Inu, where the fuck, what's this fucking guy? Inu brother will be completely CG in the show, right?
Yeah.
Which I think is a fucking terrible, right? So I don't know how much it's gonna cost for to do the CG, right? In comparison to like getting like an actual ranger, like a human stunt actor, right? But I guess, or I don't know if it's just still because of a COVID situation, right? Right? I was like, can't have too many cast member on set or some shit, right? Because of that, right?
Yeah, but like, this is apparently a show that intends to just break the norms. That's you know, do everything that you apparently know of Sentai, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know, and the fact that you told me, like, and this is a while ago, but like you told me that the writer was from the writer from Jetman doing this.
Yeah, that's right. They got the writer from Jetman back, right?
Yeah, so I mean, I at least have reasonable confidence within the show. I mean, the CGI maybe, because I've seen what they've done with the CGI, because they clearly had the money for CGI. They just don't spend the time on making it look good. They never do.
No, they don't. They have to produce 50 episodes in a year, right?
Yeah.
Look, gotta hurry up and film this episode. You know,
part of me gets it, right? But it's just like, if
they don't have unions in Japan. Unions don't exist there. If you're gonna be a union, you're gonna be on the streets, is what they say in Japan.
Okay, hold on. Are there unions?
Oh no, we're just 100% unions. But I don't think Toei has unions or some shit like that.
Yeah, well, you know what? I'll look that up later. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. It's just like, the CGI is always gonna be iffy for me. But if there's gonna be really that, I mean, I would imagine. Oh, well, then again, they're important characters. I honestly have no idea. I honestly don't know what's gonna happen with the CGI. Hopefully, it looks good. Hopefully, they'll actually take the time with this, because honestly, they probably need it considering what they're going through. So.
Right.
But So what else are we looking at here with the show?
Alright, so now we've gone over the fact that these 2 out of 3 Rangers will be freakishly CGI abominations that we have to sit through every episode, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Which was so by the way, so we still don't know what's happening with this show, right? Other than the fact that hey, these are the rated. Like we don't know if right. So we know that they're gonna be humans, right?
Oops.
But I don't know if
Yeah.
this is a situation where it's like a Zen Kaiju situation where only Kaito's the human and the other people are just in suits or some shit, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right,
Mhm.
so I don't know if the other four members so far are gonna be actual, or at least the other two with Sister and with Monk with Demon with Oni and Monkey Brother, right? Right, if
Uh-huh.
whether or not they're gonna be like a human, like an actual human actor, or they're just gonna be like weird suit actors that we have to deal with throughout the show, right? 'Cause that's one of my biggest turn off right now with Zen Kaiser, right? Is the fact that it's just suit actors, right? And it's not the same. Right,
Especially considering the fact that they
I'll
showed
save
us
that for the
actual
Zen
human
Kaiser
characters.
for the Zen Kaiser fucking review when we come to discuss about it, right?
Yeah, I mean the thing is, it is a relevant concern because the thing is, we've seen like God, I still can't get over the fact that like they showed human characters in that spin-off for like fucking Zenkaiger with with the other Red Ranger,
Yeah, yeah,
and they legit like looked really good. Like these are people I would have preferred over like the fucking suits, but maybe well I guess we'll see on the reception for that later.
yeah, yeah.
All right, so. Is there like no like because I know when we were talking about Zenkaiger we had at least maybe a photo or two of like the background sets, right? When like not background sets but like of the behind the scenes is the
Yeah,
word.
no, nothing's been leaked. They're really being secretive about this, right? When this show is technically supposed to premiere in a month, right? Right, and
Yeah.
we still don't have any set leaks or anything, which is actually insane when you think about it, right? Because these have to produce at least like 3 months or some shit in advance, you know, right?
Yeah.
Before you get them out for airing and production, right?
Yeah, because I mean, TV work takes a lot of work, but honestly,
Mm-hmm.
I am kind of surprised at how tight-lipped it is.
Yeah.
It's
Right,
usually
because we
always
still don't know
something.
anything, right? Because yeah, that's why I said how we chose like the worst time to record this episode, talking about this. Just the toy scans or whatever the fuck are going to be revealed later this week, and by the time this episode comes, we're going to be we're presented with outdated information, you know, right? But that hasn't stopped America yet, all right? Being presented with outdated information is not going to stop us, all right? As an
Yeah,
American, incorrect information doesn't stop me, alright? It only makes me better.
It only makes you better. Look, as long as it supports my views, then then it's correct.
That's right. That is 100% right.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So pretty much, so it's basically sort of so one of the things, like I said, is a direct sequel to Zen Kaijo, which is absolutely, because I said the last time they did this was in like I think it was like, was Sun Vulcan and Dejiman, which was in like I think that was like one of like the first 5, 6 seasons or some shit where so they haven't done a direct sequel season in like a long time, which is absolutely insane. Once again, I don't know if this is because it was a COVID situation or the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right, because from what I can gather with the toy sales for Zen Kaiser, not looking too good, right? Zen Kaiser does not have good toy sales, right? Like if Zen Kaiser was actually a hit with like children and everything, right? And it was a banger, I would understand making a direct sequel to something, right? Well, you gotta write on it, right? You know, 100% just gotta fuck it. Oh, kids actually love this stupid shit, right? Gotta keep pandering to those kids and make, right? But from what I gather with the Zen Kaiser toy sale, it's actually not that good, right?
Yeah, I mean, I can kind of understand that. I mean, it's something we'll have to definitely discuss during the series review. But I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just because of the fatigue of the show. That might be why. Because the thing is, it's like as we said, like throughout this whole show. And the thing is, we don't mind it too much. We don't mind it too much. But the thing is, it's essentially a shit post, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
so, like they'll usually poke fun at themselves and they'll do something nonsensical throughout the show. But there's only so much you can just have of that before you get tired of a show, you know? Because it's just the same. Like comedy's hard to just. It's hard to like keep a person engaged in. You know, the more you hear, like the more you see of a joke, the more it just kind of gets stale and just like it just rubs you the wrong way and you get sick of it. That might be the reason why, and I can kind of understand that too. But again, that's just the thing we can really talk about. But that's the thing I suspect might be the reason why.
Right, because the motif of Zenkaiger of Donbra is still gonna be the stupid gear system that they use in the show, right? But except it's not whatever the fuck Pong that they use in Zenkaiger's car. It's like I don't know what the fuck. It's pretty much so they're pretty much using the exact same gear system, right? But except this time we said they have edge. They're edgier. They're cooler now. It's the sequel. You gotta put some edge on these fucking Pogs, right? So pretty much Donbrothers are also using the stupid Pog system for their season, right?
Mm-hmm.
For some reason, which I was like, oh, okay, sure, why not? I don't fucking care. Like I said, I guess that's how you want to connect, right? For this season, like, oh yeah, here's your stupid Pogs, right? I mean, I actually prefer the Zenkaiger Pog system over these, right? At least the Zenkaiger system look good, but these look really fucking dumb, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah. I mean, the thing is, it's. I don't think it's the worst looking thing, but I do prefer the first one over the.
Yeah, because it looks way more better, right? But then again, my opinion as a Westerner does not matter in Japan, because I'm a stupid gaijin, all right.
Oh my god, sure. Oh my god.
I'm a baka gaijin, as they would like to say over there, right?
No, yeah, sure. That's exactly.
By the way, I should probably mention Zenkaiger, Kaito showing up in Donbrothers too. I should probably mention that.
Wait, Kaito's showing up in Donbrothers?
Yeah, I mean, I just posted the pic, so it should be obvious, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I do see that. But wait, is he directly involved in the series?
Right, that's the thing I don't understand. I don't know what's happening with the season so far, right? Like we know that it's a completely new team, right? So I'm still confused on how much of this is still gonna be right. So we know that Donbrother is a sequel, right? But I'm not sure how much of a sequel it is, right? If it's like an action, like we know it's a sequel, but it's like, hey, is this gonna be the same Earth as fucking same parallel Earth or whatever the fuck as where Kaito and the rest of the gangs are at, or they're on a different Earth, and then Kaito shows up every now and then, is like, hey, what's up? I'm Kaito, whatever the fuck. Hey, what's up? Give me my paycheck, right?
Yeah.
Right? Right? Yeah, give me my fucking paycheck.
Yeah,
hey, exactly. Tell that tall freak of nature to walk 3 steps to the bank to get my paycheck, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
Right? Yeah, right, because we know that, right, because as we saw from that episode of Zenkaiger when Don, like, he can combine with fucking Juran to form that weird Megazord, which, by the way, is still the biggest fucking waste within Zenkaiger, by the way. One of my biggest personal group was Zenkaiger, right?
Oh, just a lack of combinations and such.
Yeah, right. Yeah, so we know that the thing can combine, right? With Juran to form that weird transformation and everything, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, but if we still don't know how much of this, how much involved our Kaito and Juran gonna be, because the rumor right now is that only Kaito and Juran are showing up. That's it for some reason.
Oh,
right?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
It makes sense. I don't know. It was like at the end of Zenkaiger, right? Kaito and Jordan like, all right, bye guys, we're going dimension hopping or some shit, and then they end up in the world of Donbrothers, right, or some shit like that, right?
I mean, I guess. I mean, the thing is though, like, here's the thing, right? If it's the direct sequel, okay, because the thing is, the only reason why I think that might not be the case is only because, for one, like, and they haven't touched on this again, but legit Momotaro is still in Kaito's world. He's just fucking off around somewhere, you know?
Yeah. All right.
So I don't know if maybe it's a direct sequel because he's still in that world in that capacity, or maybe it'll just be a liberation. He's like, okay, well, let's go back to my world or something. I don't know. It's a little confusing, but because if you say it's a direct sequel, I'm thinking it's more directly involved within the world that Kaito lives in, and he might be like, it might not just be like a direct sequel of sorts because it just ties into the story. It might be the same world and everything too. It might be.
Right.
I can't say because again, we know nothing. This is just speculation at this point.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that little bit. But
right. Yeah. Right, yeah, so that was there, like, yeah, that, so we know that Kaito and Jiren are gonna be, right, because are gonna be cast members, right, but we don't know how involved they are. Right? I think the rumor that they're going to be reoccurring cast members, right? Like they're not going to be
Come in every
featured.
once in a while. Yeah.
Yeah. Like they're just going to be like, show like, hey, what's up? Where's our fucking check? Where's our fucking money? Hey, it's time of the month. It's that time of the month. Where's my rent? Where's my rent? Yeah,
Look, man,
and then Tom Overthrow says, "You get your rent when you fix this damn door."
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god. But yeah, I mean, the fact that they're recurring characters, I mean, I can see that. But then the thing is, again, if they're gonna be recurring, I would, and if this is true, by the way, I would think they would be staying within the world of Kaito's world. It's either that or they go straight into another world and they go into Momotaro's world. It's either one of the two, maybe.
Right.
If that's the case.
Right, which is just like the weird thing right now is what we still don't know.
Yeah, it's just like a lot of speculation. It's just like a lot of like what's going to happen, and we just don't know.
Which once again, as I said, worst week to record this fucking episode, right?
Yeah.
Right, because one of the things we do know is like right, because we know that they're using the stupid gear system again, but we don't know if it's gonna be like how fucking Zenkaiger does it, where they actively use the gear system, right? Right. Right, because one of the things they released the toy scan of the Donbrothers of gear system, right? And we do see the other Red Rangers from other season on it, but I don't know if that's actually going to be used in the show. Is this going to be like a toy gimmick thing, right? Like, oh yeah, by the way, you can get toys of this shit, right? Right, because we have the gear of the other Red Rangers from other season or some shit being on the gears, but we don't know how involved they are. Right.
Yeah.
To be in the gear.
Yeah, I mean that's a difficult thing too. Just we don't. Oh god, we only got these toys and everything too, right? And we just have nothing else. I mean, at least until like the fucking toy scan thing, right?
Yeah. Which by then we will not do another video on, right? I am not gonna correct myself and prove my original statement wrong. All right, this statement I'm saying right now is all correct. I refuse to acknowledge that I was wrong, because that means I was incorrect, which I am never. All right.
Oh my god. Well, at least I can. At least I can say that the what do you call it? The sword looks cool. I don't know. If the sword looks cool. That's all.
Hey, the sword with the sunglasses. I was just fucking straight up sunglasses for no fucking reason. Just sunglasses, right? There's a lot of fucking sun. The gun is a sunglass too, by the way.
I mean, they're all wearing sunglasses except for Kaito very specifically. But like the main team for like fucking Donbrothers, they're all wearing sunglasses of some sort.
Hey, that's how you know they're cool, right? Only cool people wear sunglasses, all right? Boy, by the way, he still doesn't fucking look like a dog even in this front shot, right?
I mean, I can kind of see it, if only because of the eyebrows, because I know a dog that looks like that, but and maybe the mouth too. But otherwise, it's just like everything else about the shape of the character just screams cat to me. It's only because of the mouth and the eyebrows I'm thinking, oh, that could be a dog. Yes.
Right. Yeah. It's really fucking weird, right? But. Right? Yeah, so like the worst was like how so this season has like a month left to premiere now, and we still don't know shit, right? Like there's not even like a toy blur, like the basic synopsis blur of this season out yet, right? Because at least when fucking Zenkaiger was revealed, right? Right? At least when Zenkaiger started, right, when they revealed, right, they at least released the general synopsis blur of the season. It's like, hey, this is what the fuck's going on in Zenkaiger. By the way, you will not be disappointed in this season. They said in the blur, you will love this season, right? You get to see all your favorite Sentai represented, okay? Remember that wedding from Jetman? You get to see it again in HD.
Nice. God. They're trying to hurt me. They really are. No, you know what? Just wipe my mind. I don't need to remember. Please, let this be the moment where you wipe my mind.
Yeah. Right?
I fucking love Jetman, but god damn it, they did him so dirty in that fucking finale.
God, right? The worst part is how I was like I said, right now, as far as I can gather, like it's literally there's like barely no toy listing or scans that they released, right? Because all this shit has to be revealed early, right? Because the toy companies, the toy stores on it, they don't get the shit. Like there's like barely any toys being released for this season, right? Like, as far as I'm aware, is like just the fucking motorcycle robot transformation, the sword, the gun, the stupid belt, and the gear, and that's pretty much it. And for a toy show, that's really bad, right? Right, as far as I'm aware of, like, even like Don, the other four Don brothers and siblings or fuck, right? Right, don't even have their own Megazord, right? Like there's no fucking Kiji brother fucking motorcycle that does a fucking half and half combination, right? Listen, they're really trying to bank Stone, trying to be like, hey, remember that fucking half and half combination that we never fucking did anything with? Hey, you're gonna love it when we do it again, right? Right, that's the thing, right? That's like these toys has to last for like at least 3 months for quarter one. Was it quarter one is always. Yeah, right, for 3 months, right? That's quarter one, right? Right? Until like quarter two toys. Until like quarter two comes out and everything for toys, right? Yeah, right. Like, as far as I was aware, like, the other four members don't have their own Megazord sequence or the fuck is so far, based on the information you and me know so far. Or at least I've been. Yeah, right? So, like, they're really trying to bank on the fact that Don Momotaros can combine with Juran and call it a day. Right? It's like, alright, that's good enough. People love Juran, right? People love old dinosaurs, you know. They'll love it when they combine with a motorcycle.
I mean, I get, yeah. I mean, the episode.
Yeah, like they're really banking on the fact that they have to. But the worst part is with that, I was like, they're relying on a toy from last season to carry them to the new toys. It was like, ooh boy, you had a whole year with this fucking toy and everything, right? Also, they're re-releasing that toy as well, which is the funniest thing. Yeah, to combine with the motorcycle, right? Because.
Oh, this is your
right, like they're really like this thing has to carry us for like at least 16 episodes, I believe, right? If none of the other Zenkaiger member ends up showing up in the show, right? Because you have to assume it's just fucking Juran so far, right? That's showing up, you know. Right, that's the thing.
Yeah, that's.
I mean, this gimmick is good, but it was really underutilized. But the problem is, there's only one. It's just the fucking motorcycle from Don Momotaros. And he's just like, hey, look, here's my motorbike. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Hey, remember Akira? Remember when I made that Akira reference? Kids, Japanese school kids love Akira. That's what they like to talk about on the schoolyard, by the way. Hey, did you watch Akira last night? So they don't be outcast by their schoolmates. Yeah, right. Oh, that's right. And that's what they teach you in kindergarten, all right? In Japanese kindergarten, Akira. That's the first movie. That's what you watch on the first day when you go to kindergarten. Akira.
The first thing you learn about, they just hand you the whole manga collection for Akira, and then once you graduate elementary, they hand you the movie in Blu-ray 4K. And they say, "Oh, you don't have a TV or
you have to write a paper. In order for you to graduate kindergarten, you need to be able to recite the story of Akira. You know."
You need to summarize
the movie's overall meaning, all right, and what it's trying to say.
Or at least your interpretation of it, because art is subjective. But oh my, can you imagine? Jesus. And in middle school, you have to learn the famous AKIRA, the motorcycle fucking stop, whatever you call it, right? They teach you how to ride a motorcycle in grades 5.
I think Japanese school goes up to 9th grade, I believe.
I don't know if this.
Or at least for their middle school.
I don't know how grading works in fucking Japan. All right, but for their middle school, okay. So by the time that you get to
just do the Akira slide.
You know how to ride a motorcycle, just like in Akira. All right. The AKIRA slide, yes, that's the word. Yes, you have to learn to do that perfectly.
Right, yeah.
And
so
then
that's
you
the
can
thing.
graduate, not
That's
your health
that's
back.
also the other thing about the show is like it's really
They
how
don't
much
tell you
how
the
the show is like literally at this point like 1 month away from airing, right? And there's still not barely any information in regards. Which was I could be wrong because the fucking toy scan or it's dropping like sometime this fucking week for us at the time of this recording, right? Right, but even that's not really bad, right? Because you want these scans and everything to be out like early as fuck, right? Yeah. Right, hold on. When was Kikai?
Right,
When
basically.
did
Like,
Zen
people
Kaiser
hyped
did
up
their
for the
fucking
toys and
production
we potentially
reveal?
see them in the show.
Da, 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 da. Let's see, productions. Da, da, da.
Oh god, that was a while
Okay, well,
ago,
this
wasn't
fucking Wikipedia page is fucking useless. They didn't do. Okay, fuck it. Hold on. Zen Kaiser press conference. When was their press conference? Oh, they did their shit in January. Wait, hold on. They did their shit in January. Yeah, right. The show aired in March on March 7th, right? They did their whole
January?
press conference
Really?
where they showed the cast member, right? And they gave out the plot synopsis on January 15th. That's like a month and a half before production would even air. Holy shit!
That's kind of curious. Then I don't know if that means they're really confident in like. I don't. The thing is, if they
Or
haven't
even
announced
released
any
like that
story
same
or, like,
press
theory of
conference
what's gonna
also
happen.
released the trailer
I
as
mean,
well.
maybe the fact
right?
that it's Momotaro just says
like everything was released on in that like they were like, oh yeah,
God.
here's everything about
wow.
Zen Kaiser, right? That they released in that press conference, right? And like I said, I mean, supposedly there is a planned press conference later this month. So suppose we'll get the film review, but even then, that's still at least 2 weeks, right? Because I have to assume that they will reveal this in like probably around February 14th, 15th.
Yeah,
that weekend, right? The second weekend, but even then, that's still
just cutting it
2 to 3 weeks
close.
before the show is supposed to air, and that's actually not good to do, right? From any marketing perspective, right?
I don't know if maybe COVID has something to do.
I mean, they have a whole year.
Just fucks with scheduling like that. I honestly can't say because that's. But even then, they should still has something figured out.
Right, because from what I read, from what I know about, right, Sentai Pro is split into 2 groups, right? Right, you have one that's focused on the current season, and then from what I read, as soon as the first episode of the next Sentai season air, the second group immediately starts production on next year's season, right? Like they don't wait like 6 months or 3 months before like, oh hey we have a plan for the next Sentai season. Yeah, like from what I could gather, they start production on the next Sentai season literally as soon as that season starts airing, right?
Yeah. God, I mean, like, it makes sense because you want to make it a year-by-year thing. Then you would have to have.
I don't know if this is being affected by the COVID and everything, right?
Shit,
which was one of the main factors that happened to Zen Kaiser's production, right? Which is why we only had just like a very bare minimum human cast, right, and had everyone else being suits, right?
Yeah.
Right, that's like the exact same reason why for this season.
If
2 out of 3. At least right, from what I can gather, I know for the fact that
you get 2 out of 3 that are just at the very least CGI.
Sister are human, or 100% confirmed to be human, right? It's debatable right now with Saru brother if he's human or not, right? Right.
Okay.
If anything, this is what I'm assuming that Don Momotaru's and Kiji's sister are human.
Right.
And Saru brother is a furry. It's just a guy in like a monkey costume, like ooga ooga. Hey, these are the secret to Hillary. I'm gonna tell you where Hillary's email address is. Hey, look, I'm gonna avenge my cousin. All right? They did my cousin dirty. All right?
Wait, he's telling me he's like a store Robin? Oh my god. And and so he decides to
He's
fight for
gonna
justice for
kill
all or
Ichigo
some
by
shit
the
like
end of
that
the
as a way of
season.
vengeance for him. Jesus. Oh God! What if Hillary sends out to kill
Because
Oda for Harambe?
that's my personal guess of what's gonna happen. Because we know that Kiji brother and fucking Eden brother are 100% fucking CGI, right? Right.
God, yeah, they have to be because otherwise I don't. I honestly, well, for the dog, like
Kiji brother.
I would be very impressed if like
Yeah.
the what was the bird one again? The Kiji brother. Like I'd be impressed if that was physical, like
Right.
like what's the word I'm looking for? Like physical prop or anything like that. I'd be impressed if that was the case.
That's the thing I was
But,
saying, like how this is trying to really ride off of
we'll
Zenkai.
see,
This is like the actual boss card for one of the toys, right? When they're trying to tell you, hey, remember Zenkaiger? Right? Like they're really banking on Zenkaiger, right? That's a clear fucking side shot. That's a predominant side shot on the
side.
boss.
Like
Well.
holy shit.
That's a good side shot. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually a good toy production photo. But anyway, like I said, they're really banking on Zenkaiger. From what I can gather with toy scale, it's not doing well. But that's the thing, right? Toy sale doesn't equal TV ratings or TV scaling, right. Well, it's like how Young Justice was a good TV show, but then they canceled it because they had no toy sales, right? Yeah, right. Yeah.
But everyone loved
the toy rating. The television rating. Yeah, for viewership for Zenkaiger, right? Which is actually, but I guess they're really banking on Zenkaiger to be like all right, it was a hit. We can make a series where we have a prequel manga, 3 spin-off episodes, a prequel movie, a movie in between the episode, right? All taking place at the exact same time as the television show, because we know everyone is gonna assume all media's in regards to this season, right?
Why is it every time you say this shit,
what do you mean? Kamen Rider Saber is your number one Kamen Rider season.
We lived that reality. No, it's not. No, even if it's the only Kamen Rider I've ever seen, I disagree with that on principle. You've seen what they did to that show. You've seen what they did.
That means it's your number one show.
No, that's not how it works. Because you know what? It's my number one show that I hate. How about that? Okay, I'll say that.
Kamen Rider season yet? All right. So it doesn't count, right? It's like how I only saw it's like I only saw the first Hobbit movie, and I think it's the best Hobbit movie. All right. Right?
Now you're
right. It's like how I've only seen the Hobbit and not seen the Lord of the Rings show. So therefore, the Hobbit is the number one movie in the entire Lord of the Rings franchise. Oh yeah, by the way, I have all these.
That's
stuff
not how it works. Oh my god.
Movies.
Okay, you know what?
Yeah.
But you seen the Hobbit?
Alright, hold on. Here's the thing.
Hello?
I've seen fan edits of Lord of the Rings, alright?
You hurt me. You hurt me so much with that statement. Like, I understand that you don't have to love everything about the movies. Like, there's this stuff Peter Jackson puts in because it does for narrative drama and shit like that. But, oh my god, you watch only the edits. You haven't even. I'm gonna fight you, Austin. I know where you live. I'm gonna fight you. Then tape. Look, you remember? Do you remember A Clockwork Orange?
Of course, we're gonna watch the Lord of the Rings.
You look. That's gonna be you, but we're gonna be watching Lord of the Rings. All right.
Okay, hold on. Are you gonna?
Look, I'll do you the favor. At least show
I was gonna say, are you gonna make me watch the extended edition?
The extended edition.
Oh wait, is it like?
Yeah, I'm gonna make you watch the extended edition back to back with no breaks in between. All right, that's what's gonna happen.
Uh-oh.
Hell yeah, it is, and you're gonna go through it.
All right. Let's see. Anything else? We still barely have any bare bone information about this show, right? which is absolutely insane for me, from like a production standpoint, right? It's absolutely insane that they have not fucking revealed anything about this show, right? And we're like a month away from production of like this show's supposed air date, right? Right, because that's the thing, right? You can't give up air dates with TV network, right? Because you lose that star, right? Because they're on a schedule, right? So Toys is on a schedule, like they have to air something like an actual new episode on that weekend, right? Because they don't, they're gonna lose that slot, right? Right? They can't just fucking air a rerun where I think TV Asia, Where the fuck is there a broadcast company like that's not a new episode and someone else is gonna buy that slot from you and then you'll lose it forever, right? Right. So based on schedule, they have to air something on that weekend, which I'm assuming that Donbrothers is airing like the first weekend of March, right? Right. If they don't want to lose that twist, which is what I said. Like I said, at the time we were literally a month away from that shit, and we still don't know anything, which is insane.
Yeah, I can see what you mean. Oh god, I mean, I'm gonna remain positive on this shit.
Right. I said I don't judge the show until I watch it, right? So I don't know what the fuck was gonna happen. Like, even the fact that we know that we have like some stupid CGI dog or this freak of nature Slender Man guy that fucking that does whatever the fuck, right? We don't know. Like, this could be the greatest. This could be the greatest Slender Man character to ever exist, right? Maybe he helps children find their notes in the forest at night. Right? Who knows, right? Who knows what Kiji brother does with children, alright?
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Whew. Okay. Anyway. So. Oh god. Why does this have to come back? Alright. I mean. No,
you're done.
I am.
All right. I mean, to be fair, at this point, there's really not. Was that I'd say there is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like I said, I went through 5 pages of information. All right, and that's all I have. Yep. And these 5 pages still doesn't give me anything, right? Oh wait, hold on. Oh wait, according to this, at the time of this recording, the press conference is gonna air next week. So we really chose a bad week to record this video. Alright, so maybe we might have to release a part 2. I don't fucking know. Right? It'll probably be we'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
But yeah, I mean, despite how weird everything's being, I think I will remain optimistic on it. So,
check something. Beep 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 boop pop pop. Okay, yeah, all right, that's it. All right. We ramble on for long enough about this show. All right, hey, stay tuned next week or next one. We're gonna fuck not Zenkaiger, Donbrother actually starts, and we'll talk about what happens in there. Who the fuck acts at this point? Because who the fuck knows what's gonna happen in Donbrothers, right? Look, if Kikaiger, not Kikaiger, that's a completely different TV show. If Zenkaiger has taught me anything, right, they can still continue living in the universe where they acknowledge Japan's war crime, all right, and they apologize for it, All right.
Yeah.
All right, that's this video. Coronavirus is something. Watch guys wear a mask. Get your shots. The booster's a thing now. Okay, thanks. Bye.